Alright, let's get this sound test going. Or sound check. It's not a test, it's a check. Once I load up the channel and get through the ads. Man, Emmett's looking pretty fucking nervous. Come on. There we go. Sound check's good. With that double vision. Now I want to listen to that song. Fuck. I wonder if that's a good idea. Probably not. I'd like to play it for the whole thing. That'd be great. Not really, because then you wouldn't hear the commentary. I'm not gonna commentate too much on this one, hopefully, because my lungs are a little pissed off right now. Had a little bit of an asthma kick in right before getting on to do this, so I'm going to be clearing my throat a lot, probably going to be muting myself. Well, more like coughing. So hopefully I don't do that into the mic, because that'd be terrible. Let's get right into this. Double vision. Boop. I still need to see, I know there are achievements that I've missed. At least in the first one, I'm pretty sure in the second one. I think in the third one, I did pretty good. I don't know if I had any achievements that I missed. I know I missed one in the first episode for doing the little chemistry thing right without failing. Because I failed the first try I did it, so. Because I didn't really understand it. Not used to that type of weird gameplay. Yep, let's just jump in. New game. Still weirds me out that each one of these episodes is considered a new game.
What? Where am I? Citizen Plus? Citizen Plus!
Oh, snap. I thought that they would be doing a recant of what happened on the last one.
That's not very relaxing. Jen? Hey, Jennifer! I gotta get her attention.
I think the credits are playing during this, too. Or, well, the pre-credits, whatever they're called. I have no fucking idea.
Doesn't look like it's on.
Oh, and for anyone's knowledge, so the guy that's doing Marty is not Michael J. Fox. But Doc, Biff, and Jennifer are all the actors from the movie. The voice actors that are doing them in this game are all the actors from the movie. And there is supposedly a part in here that does have Michael J. Fox as the voice.
Someone's locked up all my stuff. I'll never get that combination on my own.
Sure you can.
Doesn't look like it's on.
Oh, yeah. You know, I just don't try to fucking click something just because it looks like it's not on. You always try. What the fuck's wrong with you, Marty? Sure, try the door. See what happens.
Hey, let me out!
Soundproof room? Nice. That's how you keep a freaking prisoner.
Make sure the McFly boy is prepped for his Citizen Plus treatment by the time I finish with my husband.
How is Citizen Brown?
I'm afraid it's worse than we imagined. He's gone completely antisocial.
Darn.
We're using every tool at our disposal to snap him out of it. Short of a complete personality rebuild will bring our leader back to us.
And it's all McFly's fault.
Unbelievable, isn't it? One teenage hooligan has brought Hill Valley to the brink of ruin. Ah, well. Let me know when he's ready. I'll be tending to Citizen Brown.
I gotta get out of here and rescue Doc.
Well, this is exactly what I didn't want to happen. It's saying I'm lagging.
I'll never get that combination on my own.
Oh, now it's working.
Martin?
Ah, Dad, is that you?
Who else would it be?
Where are you?
Back in the garage. What are you doing in the Citizen Plus ward?
Edna threw me in here.
She can't do that to my son. How can I help?
Not that I'm not happy that you're here, but why are you here?
I'm looking for your mother.
Mom?
After you left, she and I had a big old fight, and, well, she went and signed herself up for a full battery of Citizen Plus treatments.
Didn't you tell her about Biff?
I tried. But you know your mother. Once she puts her mind to something, she's a regular force of nature.
I figure that if I can just find her, maybe I can talk her out of this foolishness.
Huh.
So, have you found Mom yet?
Not yet.
You wouldn't believe how many cameras they've got around here.
Dad, those Citizen Plus watches are gonna turn everyone in Hill Valley into robots, starting with Citizen Brown.
I always suspected digital watches were evil.
It's not the watches, Dad, it's Edna. She's completely lost it.
Citizen Edna's crazy? Oh, that's not good. Although it would explain a lot.
Could you let me talk to Jennifer?
Jennifer Parker?
Yeah, she's in the room next door.
Let's see, that'd be waiting room beta. Got it.
You're all patched in, son. Jennifer.
Martin, is that you? Where are you?
I'm over here, in the camera.
Oh, Martin, aren't you in enough trouble already?
Trouble? Jen, what are you talking about?
You know, with all the drinking and the PDAs.
Jennifer, what's wrong with you? You sound strange.
I used to be strange, Martin, but thanks to my first Citizen Plus treatment, I'm well on my way to becoming an average, well-adjusted teenager.
Citizen Plus. Oh no, Jen, not you too. So, what was your Citizen Plus treatment like anyway?
Well, that's weird. I don't really remember. Must be a side effect of the treatments.
Jen, this whole Citizen Plus thing is a scam. Edna's using it to take control of everyone in Hill Valley, including her husband.
You know, Citizen Edna told me you were having paranoid delusions, but I had no idea.
How'd you wind up in the Citizen Plus program anyway?
My dad signed me up, and it's a good thing, too. I was completely out of control.
I kinda liked it. Hey, do you know what time it is?
No.
Didn't they give you some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that brainwashing?
The Citizen Plus watch? I won't get one of those for another 5 or 6 treatments.
Oh, rats. Why's your door open?
Now that I'm finished with my Citizen Plus treatment, I'm free to go whenever I want. I'm just waiting for the nice guard to escort me out.
Jen, snap out of it. This isn't the real you. I mean, it's kind of like the real you, but not like the real you in this timeline.
Wow, that's...
I know, it sounds crazy.
I'd never call you crazy, Martin. You're just sick. I should know, I used to be sick too. But now, I never want to spray paint a Buick or listen to rock music ever again.
Hey, on your way out, do you think you could help me break out of here?
Oh, I couldn't do that, Martin. It's against the rules.
I will jump in during this little conversation that's going on to thank Zen Ronin for the host. Again. And Juvenile Demand 82. Welcome back to the chat.
Okay, forget breaking out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of lonely in here.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Why not?
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
Could you hang around for a few minutes? It's nice to have someone to talk to.
I'll be here until the guard comes for me. Then I'll really have to tell him about how you're hijacking the cameras.
Oh, come on, don't be a narc.
I'm not a narc. I'm a good citizen.
Well, okay then. Juvenile says where we're going, we don't need rules. Nice. Wait, can I... If I talk to the Squawk
Yeah.
Box, is that talking to...
How can I help, son?
It's nice that you're concerned about Mom, but couldn't you come down here yourself?
Oh, I couldn't do that. I'm probably in enough trouble with the authorities already.
No, I think it's better for everyone if I stay here in my garage with my televisions and cameras.
Dad, I know this is a lot to accept, but I've got to rescue Citizen Brown so that we can go back in time and stop him from ever marrying Edna in the first place.
You're right, son. That is a lot to accept. So let's forget you ever said it. Just concentrate on getting you out of there.
Yeah, maybe that's for the best. Know anything about cracking combination locks?
Sorry, son. I'm more of a peeping Tom than a safecracker.
Well, at least they brought that to light. Juvenile also said, what a slacker. Wow, I almost said the wrong fucking word. It's been a long day. A long couple days.
You got any advice for getting out of here?
Keep working on Jennifer. She may be acting strange, but that girl's crazy about you.
Could I talk to Jennifer again?
Sure thing, son.
Jennifer?
What is it, Martin?
Okay, forget breaking out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of lonely in here.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Why not?
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
Yeah, at least Marty's dad was honest. Another comment by Juvenile.
Come on, Jen. You don't really want a life without rock and roll, do you?
Rock and roll? Ew. Just the thought of the pelvis-pulsing 3-chord power ballads you used to play makes me all queasy inside. Blech.
Yeah, it probably stirs up some other feelings in reality.
Come on, Jen. You don't really want a life without rock and roll, do you?
Rock and roll? Ew. Just the thought of the pelvis-pulsing 3-chord power ballads you used to play makes me all queasy inside. Blech.
Hey, do you know what time it is?
No.
Didn't they give you some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that brainwashing?
The Citizen Plus watch? I won't get one of those for another 5 or 6 treatments.
Rats.
The hell? I've done all the stuff over here. What the?
Don't go yet, Jen.
I wouldn't dream of it. It'd be against the rules.
Maybe if I go to the window?
Hey, Jen!
Nope.
What are those windows made of? Hello?
What?
Oh, shit. I didn't know I could talk to him. I thought I was just able to hear that little conversation. Yeah, I tried going towards the locker already. It's got a safe lock on it or whatever. Combination lock.
Why is all my stuff locked in a cage?
In order to ensure that Citizen Plus patients don't injure themselves, their belongings are placed in a locked box until the completion of their Citizen Plus treatment.
Injure themselves?
It's a very intensive process. Some people can't handle it.
Can I take a look at my stuff for a second?
Why?
I want to make sure my guitar neck isn't getting bent.
What?
Come on, man. My parents spent a fortune on that thing.
Fine. Back away from the door, sir.
Wow. That worked way better than I could have expected.
There. How's the guitar?
I guess it's okay.
Good.
I'll never get that combination on my own.
Ah.
Hello?
What now?
Hey, could you get me a burger or something? The only food I've had today is a tofu dog.
Regrettably, sir, the rigors of the Citizen Plus treatment require you to begin the process with an empty stomach.
Let me out of here.
Sorry, sir, but Citizen Plus patients aren't allowed to exit their waiting rooms until the Citizen Plus treatment chamber has been suitably prepped for their procedure.
Can I go visit Jennifer Parker? She's right next door.
Citizen Plus patients are not allowed to fraternize. It contaminates the treatments.
Yeah, Juvenile's saying talk to George. Yeah, I think he might have been able to have seen them put the code in. Maybe.
Dad.
How can I help, son?
So, have you found Mom yet?
Not yet.
You wouldn't believe how many cameras they've got around here.
You got any advice for getting out of here?
Keep working on Jennifer. She may be acting strange, but that girl's crazy about you.
I tried to peek over the guard's shoulder to get the combination, but he's too tall.
Over his shoulder? Hold on.
What?
I may have it on tape.
Zoom, enhance,
Ha! What?
The camera was high enough to see over his shoulder.
Nice work, Dad.
The combination is 2 left, 8 right, 18 left, 32 right.
All right.
Hey, your guitar! I'm sorry I tried to throw it out.
Yeah, the guitar's pretty cool, but this is what I care about.
No fair making your dad all misty, son.
Ha! Can I get anything else out of the locker? No, why is it shut
It's
again?
empty.
Oh, okay, I got everything out of it. Supposedly. So then...
Crime rate falls to new low. Yeah, because it's a police state. Good old regular Dad. I wonder if I'll ever see him again. I hope the other me forgives me for stealing his guitar. On the other hand, I did use it to win back his girlfriend, so maybe we're even.
Pretty sure I need this.
Okay, Jane, here's a little something I think you're gonna like. At least, I hope you still do.
Martin?
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Martin? What are you doing?
What's going on here?
I have no idea, sir. I was minding my own business when all of a sudden a horrible noise started coming out of that camera.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah.
He like
neither
guitar
is
ripped her to
this.
fucking
No
an
one's
orgasm so
fucking my
great that
brain.
she
You
snapped
hear
back
me?
out of it.
No one. I'm Jennifer Parker, rock and roller.
Jen?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, Jen.
No time for small talk, McFly. We need to get you disguised so we can walk out of here. Calvin Klein underwear? Really?
Oh,
How
throwback!
do I look?
Little short for a stormtrooper, but it'll have to do. Come on!
And another Star Wars fucking reference! Damn! Over and over again.
I don't feel like serenading anyone right now.
Oh, put the fucking guitar away then, idiot.
Dad? Dad?
Oh shit, motherfucker got snatched!
Okay, Hotshot, what's next?
Now we rescue Citizen Brown, get the hell out of here, and get things back to the way they're supposed to be.
Whatever, just as long as I get to break some stuff. I've got a lot of pent-up hostility right now, you know?
Miss Parker,
What the?
Yeah.
I'm here to escort you to the lobby. Your father's waiting for you.
Can he wait? I was hoping that this attractive young man could take me on a tour of the facilities.
I'm afraid I really must insist, miss.
Relax, Jennifer. I've got everything under control.
Really?
Really.
Okay then. But first... Mwah.
What was that for?
For saving me, dummy. Let's go, officer.
You know, I'm probably gonna have to write you up for a PDA violation.
Oh, bite me.
What?
Rock and roll.
How many does it make now? I have no idea how many they've done so far.
There's no one in my cell to talk to.
Why didn't he, like, try to say, hey, there's someone fucking escaped from this fucking room, and the guy went in, and then you shut the fucking door on him, and then, oh, that guy doesn't exist anymore, he can't fucking do anything.
That looks like a giant air freshener. Weird.
Increase somatosensory fluids by 17%.
Hey, get me out of here.
Sorry, can't hear you in this thing, but thanks for the duds, though.
Ah. Should I talk to him? Maybe he has some
It's broken. I guess
For
Jen
reals?
did that so the guard won't be able to call for help.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I could be pretty persuasive.
No.
No, no.
Don't touch that! I need the caffeine.
Hey,
Shh, busy.
that speaker looks really familiar.
No improvement, Citizen Edna. Shall I recycle the treatment?
Maybe I could talk to Doc from there. Jeez, he looks miserable. I don't know what kind of movies they're showing Doc, but I don't think he's enjoying them.
Nothing else other than the door. Oh, we got a intercom
Wow,
here.
They've really got this door locked up tight. I wonder what sick freak they've got in here. Ah!
Ha, Biff.
I should have known. Hi, Biff. Looks like your intercom's busted. Just as well. It'd probably be just a bunch of swearing and mixed metaphors anyway. The guard says I'm not supposed to give you any food until you swallow your pill. Hi, Biff. You want out of here, big guy? Guess they don't work. Hey, Biff. Guess who your guard is? Peekaboo! Come on, Biff. Just swallow your pill.
Ugh, he picked it up off the ground? After it was already in his mouth?
Worry, Emmett.
Ugh.
All be over soon.
I'd never get my hand under there.
I could get the picture under there. Try and fuck with the control panel while he's here.
Do you mind? I'm trying to run a complete personality rebuild on the big man himself here.
And?
And the last thing I need is your stubby little fingers turning Hill Valley's savior into a drooling rutabaga.
Is there a problem over there, citizen?
No problem, ma'am.
Good. Let's get back to it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought that would have something to do with it.
Overrides.
I'd never get my hand under there.
Oh yeah, I gotta equip it. God damn it.
Hi, Biff. Come on, Biff. Just swallow your pill.
And then I'm gonna put the pill in the guard's drink.
I'd never get my hand under there.
Grab the fucking newspaper. Oh, okay. God damn it.
Oh, Biff spit.
Okay, let's go check out this microphone, though. If we can even get in here. Oh, we can. Okay, let's see what we can do in here.
What are you doing in here?
Looking for the bathroom?
The next scheduled bathroom break isn't for another 158 minutes.
Right.
Stop fighting it, darling.
That bitch is serious?
Hurting yourself.
That's one crazy hooker.
Hey, is that a public display of affection over there?
What?
Sorry, it was just a shadow.
Stop goofing around and get
You
back to
should've-
work.
Yes, sir.
You should have broke it open, right? Because the thing might not dissolve quick enough. So you break the pill open and you pour it in. Not that
Jeez,
I'm a professional
You're
on
feeding Biff
drugging
horse
people.
tranquilizers?
You, God!
Who, me? I mean,
Me?
Yes, you. As you can see, that slacker of a technician is sleeping on the job again. Please be a dear and tend to the Citizen Plus control panel, will you?
Sure.
okay, Doc, I'm in. Now, how do I get you out of here without turning you into a vegetable? He'll be out for a while.
Really? I can't rate his fucking body?
I used to think she was a little annoying, but now she's just plain evil. Jeez, where's the off button on this thing? Hey, an equalizer. At least, I think it's an equalizer.
What are you doing over there, citizen?
Optics. Volume. Finally, a word I can understand. Okay, that moved him a few inches. Maybe I can blast him right out the door. Oh! Tactile.
Oh shit!
Oh, sorry.
I'm shocking the fuck out of Doc. Whoopsie. Why not?
Gastrosensory.
Olfactory slider,
Olfactory.
yeah.
I think I know what that means.
Smell.
What the?
Looks like the aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
Oh, thank you. I hadn't noticed that. Come on, make yourself useful. I'm sorry about the delay, dear. This'd go a lot easier if you just gave up this mess about time machines and altering the past. You should concentrate on the future.
There is no future for us.
You won't think that in a few more hours.
Edna, please, think about the consequences of your actions.
Me? You're the one threatening the social order of Hill Valley with your crazy...
I can't plug my guitar into that.
Now where can you plug it in, Marty? Jeez. Oh, I gotta go to the microphone while they're down there. Derp. You're now saying that the pill was covered in Biff spit. Ugh. Ugh. Gross.
Locked. crap.
Where's Martin?
Don't worry, dear. After we're done repairing your damaged mind, we'll fix young Miss...
I've seen that helmet somewhere before, but it never did that. Check. Sibilance. Sibilance.
What was that?
Just a check. Yep. Just making
Did
sure.
I lose control?
Hey, Doc, let's get ready to blow this joint.
What was that? You! What are you doing?
Getting my friend out of here, you nutcase. Okay, that was a little less dramatic than I had expected. Whoa!
Did it just look like he pissed himself? I think it was just shadowing, but...
Let's go, Your Honor.
What? I can't hear you!
You're welcome!
After him, you slackers!
Attention citizens. This is an Omega-1 priority alert. Potentially disruptive nonconformists are loose in the courthouse. Please return to your homes until the situation has been resolved. Have a nice day.
What the heck was Edna doing to you back there?
She was trying to rebuild my personality from the ground up. Erasing the parts she didn't like.
Harsh. Hey, it's my mom. Hey.
Don't talk to her. She could give us away.
What do we do now?
Now we wait for the guards to clear out so we can make a break for your time machine.
Shouldn't we go help?
Once we go back and change history, none of this will ever happen.
I guess. No offense, Your Honor, but why'd you marry Edna anyway? She's kind of crazy.
Yes, now. But back when we were first dating, her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense of right and wrong. At least, that's how it seemed to me at the time.
All right, Dad.
Oh, snap. Fucking laid him out.
Where is the DeLorean anyway?
I had the wreck towed to my secret lab near Clayton Ravine.
Clayton Ravine, as in Clara Clayton?
Why is that significant?
Well, Clara's kind of supposed to be your wife, so yeah.
Fascinating.
Mom, Dad, no!
They'll be fine. Once we repair the time stream, none of this will ever have happened.
I guess you're right.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Great! Let's go fix the DeLorean.
I'm afraid I'll have to do that without you, Martin.
What? Why?
Well, from what little I understand of time travel, if you help me rebuild the time machine, your presence in the repair efforts could cause some sort of temporal paradox after we return to 1931.
So what am I supposed to do? Just hang out here in Bizarro Hill Valley until you fix the time machine?
Exactly. But don't worry, if things work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm gone.
You know, for a second there, you sounded almost as confusing as the real Doc.
See? We're making progress already. See you soon, Martin.
Good luck, Your Honor.
Oh, and you might want to stay off the streets for a few seconds.
Stay off the street. Citizen Brown? Emmett?
Okay, it's not giving me the
He's
ability to
not
do
coming
anything.
back, you know.
Oh, there we go.
What are you talking about?
Emmett, without me to guide him, he's almost useless. Before I found him, he was a miserable failure who never finished anything. But with me to inspire him, look at what we've built!
You think you've inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time-traveling DeLorean and a flying time train.
Preposterous! Emmett couldn't even build a for me to guide him.
Yeah, well, he did that too. Yeah, you've inspired him all right. Inspired him to turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
I wouldn't expect a delinquent like you to understand.
You're not the only inspiration of Doc's life, you know. In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Sweetness. Blech. Emmett needs discipline to stay focused. He's so easily distracted.
Okay, Your Honor. Starting to get a little concerned here.
Worked! Ah! 1 second I'm in the present, the next I'm 6 months in the past! Amazing!
6 months? It took you 6 months to repair the time machine?
6 months, my family fortune, and a sketchy deal with a gang of Libyan nationals. But it was all worth it for this moment.
Emmett, don't do this. You need help.
Oh, blow it out of your exhaust port, dear. Now that I've escaped into the past, your pack of divorce lawyers can't... Martin, how long have you been waiting for me?
A couple of minutes, maybe?
That's curious. I set the repair time circuits to arrive only a couple of seconds after I left. Oh, well, I'm sure there's no need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Here.
What's this?
Clothes for our trip. We can't have you traipsing around 1931 in that ridiculous outfit.
Wait, our trip?
You didn't think I was going to let you erase the worst mistake of my life without my help, did you?
Oh, snap.
Leave! I'll ruin you, Emmett! I run this town!
Time circuit set for August 26, 1931. You ready to go, Your Honor?
Call me, Doc.
This is where I last saw him. You. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Edna.
Luckily, my erstwhile wife was never the type to kiss on a first date. If we work fast and stay focused, we can see to it that our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding stage. Well, Will you look at that? The old town theater.
Okay, now that I reached like a stopping point, Mason, welcome back to the channel. I realized I had my mic muted, my bad, and says he's downloading Watch Dogs, the complete edition, because it's on sale right now. Good for you. I have too many other games to play.
What about it?
I haven't thought about this place in years. The missus made me tear it down back in '71. Said the movies were corrupting the younger generation. It was all nonsense, of course. I spent countless evenings here in my youth, and it never turned me into a hoodlum. Say, remember Public Enemy? Why, you dirty rat, no good yellow-bellied stool? Never did manage to see Frankenstein, though.
That's what caused the whole problem, remember? We've got to get young you to see Frankenstein.
Right, of course. The film that was supposed to set off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspire me with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
Well, how could I? It happened in the brain of a different Emmett Brown, an Emmett Brown now erased by the shifting sands of time. Luckily for us, I do know something about my own brain, having lived in it for the past 70-plus years. Once we get my younger self re-inspired by that movie, nothing will distract him from his proper... Great Scott, will you look at that?
The town square?
It's just like I remember it, only dirtier. Oh, the old courthouse.
Come on now, Doc, you need to... Go inside and check it out. First rule of time travel, Doc, never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It could cause reality to collapse or something.
You mean?
Right behind you. Don't peek. Go on. I'll let you know when you're gone. And don't forget, you're Carl Sagan.
The billions and billions guy?
The suspected arsonist.
Huh?
Just go with it.
All right. I am Asar. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everything went well with the appointment. Wasn't expecting to hear that you have a crush on your doctor. That's kind of weird. Just the first place my mind goes, it'd be really cool if your doctor was a female. That's just my bad. Do I need to give him anything? Nope. Fuck it. Just go talk to him.
Michael! You do show up at the oddest moments. Where have you been hiding?
Yeah, sure. Mental reconditioning
Oh,
facility.
you know, here and there, you're a little hard to pin down yourself. I went looking for you last night, but...
I believe I was off entertaining a beautiful lady. You know, I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you a kid on your own.
Kid? Oh, sure, I'm grateful for that, but no, I'm talking about Edna. It's funny to think of now, but until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked one another. Imagine!
Yeah, well, sometimes first impressions are right. The thing is, you shouldn't let Edna distract you from, you know, the business at hand. Finishing your project for the expo and going to see Frankenstein.
Oh, pshaw. I'm far too busy for movies these days.
But,
And as for my project, it's practically done.
The rocket car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked a rocket car.
But...
More trouble than... I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do. And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
Social utility? Since when do you care about...
The mental alignment meter is a much more worthy project.
The what?
It was Edna's idea, and she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
Emmett, I'm a little confused here. What day is it?
Why, it's opening day. The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle back to the lab. If Edna catches me dawdling, there'll be heck to pay. Catch you around, Corleone.
October 12th? Doc?
Well, I think this doc lied. Or didn't know how to properly fucking use the DeLorean or something.
Come to think of it, it is a bit brisk for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's about to start and Teenage You is already in over his head with Edna.
I always did have a tendency to plunge into things.
Let's plunge into the DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's far too risky. Remember how I was late picking you up in '86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits, and the problem appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we could find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic Age. Or worse, the Mesozoic.
Then we're stuck?
For the time being. I'll look into the problem and see what I can do. In the meantime, you can go to work on the other problem.
Right. I'll go to the lab and see if I can talk Teenage You out of...
Impossible. If young me is already as infatuated as you say, you're not going to be able to talk him out of anything. Believe me, I remember. Better to focus on the more clear-headed half of the couple.
Edna, where can I find her?
Where do you think? I'll drive. The DeLorean should still function adequately as a means of conveyance in the first 3 dimensions.
You were right. There she is.
My soon-to-be ex-future wife is nothing if not predictable.
Do I really have to talk to her? I mean, couldn't I just hang out until you fix the time circuits and...
Oh!
I'll talk to her. You'd better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
Hey, you! Quit blocking the drive! All car of the future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
Why not? Good luck!
I shouldn't go anywhere until I've talked to Edna. I should really talk to Edna before I go anywhere.
What does she have to say?
Edna? Oh, I haven't talked to her yet.
Well, what are you waiting for? We need to get those kids separated.
Well, I want to freaking do everything that I can here. I want to see what I can do, at least. God damn it! Marty, walk around the damn...
Hey, Artie.
Officer!
Officer?
Oh, right. Don't blow your cover.
Will you please keep your mind on the task at hand?
Can't talk right now.
Hey, excuse me.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds! You got official business here?
Yeah.
Well, stay out of the way of the workers. You look familiar. Do I know you?
Nope.
Yeah, I made googly eyes at your bitch.
It's not as nice as my truck back in '86. Jeez, I hope I still have a truck back in '86.
Is his name really Guy? Like name? Or is that just what they're calling him because he doesn't have a name?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight. Anybody without official
Oh,
business
God damn
here,
it.
please get off the ground.
I didn't know I was going to have to talk to him the same way again.
Spell it B-R-O-W-N. It's not exactly an obscure name.
I still don't see it on the list. I'm sorry.
Oh, for the love... Let me try this one more time. This is the Hill Valley Science Expo, right?
First annual.
Indeed. The purpose of our fair is to showcase cutting-edge technology.
That's right. And to burnish Hill Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
And yet, you want to exclude the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to, but... oh, dear.
Mr. Corleone! You do pop up at the oddest times. What are you doing here?
I need to...
Whatever it is, I hope you don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here. His sole function seems to be preventing people from accomplishing their business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a wonder the Tannen gang got as far as they did. Have you seen Emmett?
Yeah, just now, in the town square.
Oh, then you've heard all about his big breakthrough, the mental alignment meter. Isn't it exciting? And to think, he didn't even realize the import of his discovery until I pointed it out to him. I've never known anyone like him, so oblivious to his own potential.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the longest time, I'd thought I didn't even like him.
Yeah. I don't get it. I mean, Emmett's nice and all, but he's not exactly the kind of guy that has girls swarming all over him.
Well, I'm not your average girl.
Yeah, but...
I appreciate your concerns, Mr. Corleone, but I can take care of myself. I know what I'm looking for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T. That's Emmett Brown. Rhymes with clown, which I'm beginning to think you are.
Just a simple mix-up, I'm sure.
I've no doubt of that.
Man, you ever want to put a pillow over someone's face and then just fucking watch them wriggle around for a little bit? No? Just me? Probably not. Guess I'll head back to fucking dock. Don't think there's anything else I can do here. I might as well check the hints beforehand. Okay. Just keep fucking around with Edna.
You said that Emmett fits your bill of requirements for a man.
Yes?
What would that list be exactly?
You'd make a good reporter, Mr. Corleone, you know that? Well, his physical appearance for one thing. Emmett may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's white suit to wear at the expo. Oh, you should see him in it. He looks positively radiant.
Looks good in a suit. Got it.
And he's completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Faithful as a Labrador. Check.
Thirdly, and most important...
Yes?
Well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His own mind map shows him to be a model citizen.
Good brain, I see. And if it turned out that you were mistaken about any of these qualities...
Say, what's not your game.
Just curious, just trying to understand the female mind.
Well, understand this. I'm not some faint-hearted girl who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment in Emmett. Not money, but I've sunk all my ambitions into him. I'd have to be thoroughly disillusioned before I'd call it quits with Emmett. Got it? Now, Mr. Cub Reporter, is there anything else?
What the heck is this mental alignment meter of Emmett's?
Oh, it's an absolutely revolutionary invention! Measures a person's affinities, what he's attracted to, what he's repulsed by, that sort of thing.
Interesting. And it really works?
Well, of course! What's the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or, anyway, it works well enough for my purposes.
Amisar says that she does all the time. Think about putting a pillow over someone's head and watching them wiggle. Okay, yeah. Glad I'm not the only one. Ronan jumping in, making the first comment. If you're saying you're late, then I'm guessing you didn't hear me give the shout out for you hosting. Thanks again. Always appreciate it. Doing as much talking during this one. I had a little bit of an asthma attack a little earlier. Kind of trying to take it a little smooth. But I will jump in and talk every now and then.
You say you know Emmett is a model citizen, but you don't know him as well as I do. Did you know he once cheated at plutonium?
Plutonium? What would Livians want with plutonium? I'm sure he had a very good reason. Emmett's mind map demonstrates conclusively his brain is oriented toward virtue.
And to jump in with one of my little fact checkers here, was plutonium discovered before 1931? I don't know. I'm going to check on that.
This one time, to science experiments, Emmett hired a train.
Please, there hasn't been a train hacking in Hill Valley since the day of Dog Tannin.
You know what, guys? Never mind. I'm not going to look up plutonium or anything about it, because that's a bad idea. That is a very bad idea, and I think IMSR just caught onto it too. Yeah, no, you don't look up stuff about that, because that gets you on a little list, and then there are black helicopters and people jumping through your windows and stuff.
Emmett's done a lot of shady things in his time. My vice principal warned me to stay away from him.
Your vice principal sounds like a dolt.
They're hard for me to picture Emmett as a chick magnet.
Chick magnet?
Who gets the girls, motors running.
Motors?
Who makes them, you know.
Cheek? It's a matter of taste, I suppose. When he's properly pomaded and decked in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter a bit just to picture him.
1940. So, how plutonium is? Or is she just like, doing that whole, dense person thing, like when they don't know something, they're just like, oh, I don't know what that is, but going with it. She seems like she'd do that.
Emmett only has eyes for...
Absolutely. It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
Well, it's good he's finally settling down.
Yes. Settling down?
Ready to stop playing the as it were.
Playing the... Oh, you're joking.
But I can't help feeling sorry for him.
Who?
All of Emmett. He's with you.
Please, I think I know Emmett by now. There are no other girls.
I wonder what's going to happen to Emmett's little black book.
Little black book?
Oh, it's legendary. That's what enabled Emmett to become the, Valentino of Hill Valley High. Gee, I wonder if he'd let me have it.
You must think I'm pretty gullible, Mr. Corleone.
I wonder what's going to happen to Emmett's black book.
Book?
Oh, it's legendary. That's what enabled Emmett to become the, Valentino of Hill Valley High. Gee, have it.
Pretty gullible, Mr. Corleone.
Emmett's done a lot of shady things in his time. My stay away from him.
Your sounds like
Rather hard for me to picture Emmett as a chick magnet.
when he's properly pomaded and decked grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Bit picture him.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well then.
Hey, Artie. You seen Yoli?
This?
Yeah, thanks.
Gets to come and go freely, and I'm forced to wait. I love it.
Be such a rage bitch. You'll get your. Just saying. It's heads up to all women. Don't fucking play the victim whenever you act like a fucking bitch. You act like a bitch, you get treated like one. Just like if you act like an asshole, you're gonna get treated like one. You get what you put into life. Don't fucking blame it on anyone but yourself. Sorry. Little bit of a side rant. Kinda... yeah.
Hey, Artie.
Can't talk right now.
Just want to see if there was anything I was missing. Ooh, yeah! Fucking Trixie in on this. Get over here, girl. Where the fuck she run off to?
Come see the Cars of the Future. Brought to you by Statler DeSoto.
Where did she go? Thought she walked off this way. I guess not. She's not standing on the street or something, is she? I mean, that'd be a little fucked up. Oh, there she is. Looking like a space Valkyrie.
To all who approach these hallowed halls, bid thee welcome. To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who... Oh, hiya, kid. Say, aren't you the fellow who...
Got you to turn on Kid Tannen? You bet.
You look younger without your mustache. That was a dirty trick you... making me think Kid had gone and iced Artie.
I'm sorry, but it was the only way I could...
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the past. That's my motto. You gotta live for today.
Right.
So what are you doing down here anyway? Do you wish to pull the levers that control the future? At the expo, silly. Technology for a better tomorrow, and...
Oh, yeah, that's actually why I'm here. Whose idea was technology expo Valley?
Beats me. It's all bread and circuses. But I ain't seen a single clown yet today.
How's Kid's trial going?
Slowly. You know what they say. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but infinitely fine.
Except in Hill Valley, where they don't move at all.
What?
Nothing. It's just, something I heard once. So no regrets about turning him in?
At all. I should have known better than to take up with him in the first place. But what can I say? I was dumb. I let myself get taken in by his charm.
Charm? So Artie's working for the expo too, huh?
Oh, he's doing swell. The papers made a big deal of him testifying against Kid. People have been beating down his door ever since the trial. The expo's darn lucky they could get him.
What's Artie's job?
Oh, he's a real high muckety-muck at the expo. He's in charge of all the money, and the hiring and firing.
Hey, not bad.
You're telling me, and super respectable, too. It's a real relief for him to have a job where the boss never pulls a gun on him.
It's good to see that you and Artie are both doing okay.
We're more than okay, and if things keep going the way they're going, we may be more than just friends before you know it.
Well, don't get too serious too fast.
Nah, we're keeping things casual, for now.
Good. I'm sure Grandma will appreciate that. So, who are you supposed to be?
Don't you know your Homer? I am Techni Music Progress. Tell by the lightning bolts.
Must have slept through that class.
I'm supposed like who inspires all the great make the discoveries. And women too. Leave us not forget Madame Curie.
I never would. So you work for the X...
Yeah, ain't it a kick? I greet all the important guests, and on the final day, I get to bestow the golden sundial on the winning contestant.
Techni, Muse of Progress. Not a bad gig.
Audie got it for me. It's my entree into respectability.
Listen, I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Audie now.
It's not like that. My friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, poor fuck. I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
Then you see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's gotta resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Ah.
Edna might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, silence are beneath the dignity of Techni, Muse of Progress.
Look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So...
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish her image as a me.
Huh.
See you, Trixie.
From this chamber of wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
I'm guessing I need to just, like, keep up or something? Yeah, that's what I thought. I gotta go get Edna to do something stupid. Because, you know, that bitch is crazy.
Back again, Mr. Corleone? What can I help you with?
I was thinking. I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techni, the Muse of Progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it, allowing our to be represented by a woman like that. I won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Oh, these people are impossible.
People.
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
Simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman has left a trail and it if I'm a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and our his invention.
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap to show him something really shocking.
Huh. Seriously. What a bitch. Chicks are probably the most
That's all the
vengeful
questions I got.
gender
Very well, then.
that there is
How about you?
between the
Have
two of
you got
us.
any
I think
questions
that
for me?
women are way more vengeful.
No.
Then kindly let me pass.
I am afraid I can't until I've located your registration form.
Oh, this is absurd!
Exactly, or that I'm sexist or anything like that. Exactly. But, yeah, you know, dude sleeps with a throw down, but then afterwards they'll probably shake hands and move on with their lives and forget it ever happened. A girl sleeps with another girl's dude? Mm-mm. Them bitches hate each other for life. That bitch will go to the other chick's fucking grave and, like, spit on that shit. Girls are crazy.
To all who approach these hallowed halls. What's cooking?
Ideas. Up here. Look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm
What
not
else do I
asking
need
you
to
to
do here?
actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
Maybe talk to her about the gig.
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
Techne, Muse of Progress. Not a bad gig.
Audie got it for me. It's my entree into respectability.
See you, Trixie.
Don't be a stranger.
What am I missing here? Oh, okay. I thought there was a reason on cue ball in the background.
Hey, pal.
Oh, jeez, this guy.
Funny. Same thing. Be in jail with the rest of kids' gang?
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself and I
sang like a canary.
I prefer to think of it as exhibiting an admirable sense of self-preservation.
Anyone else notice his teeth are fucking green?
Have you heard from Kid lately?
We're not exactly on speaking terms these days, on account of our varying degrees of incarceration.
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah.
Why not?
'Cause little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Angry? Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even Kid doesn't know. Stuff that'd curl your socks.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just, well, it teases me off, you know?
Oh, there we go. There is something wrong with his teeth.
Hey, what's with your teeth?
My teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seriously, man, what's going on with your teeth?
It's nothing. Nothing. Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
It's these.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
A crate of them fell off the truck while I was unloading it, and I just can't stop eating them. How was I to know they'd turn my teeth green?
Well, the algae part might have been a clue.
Please don't rat me out to Artie, okay? I really need this job.
No problem. Better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
So what's so, toe-curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tell you what. You something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
I bet you I know how she made some toes curl back in her past.
Last year, I drove a train off a cliff.
Why'd you do that?
You know, now that I think about it, I'm not really sure. It's a long story.
All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as this.
Is that
Damn.
Trixie?
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I,
No. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Well, okay.
Is that his grandmother?
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Ha.
Hang loose, pal.
You talk funny, mister.
Hey, mister. You talk funny. Okay, who do I gotta talk to? Edna or Trixie? Edna, I'm guessing. Yep. Sorry, Trixie.
You might want to take a look at this.
Why in the world would I be interested? Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse is inspiring more than progress.
Trixie? Oh, no,
Hey,
no,
nudity
no.
is still progress.
What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to
I don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her past doesn't matter to... Trixie?
What is it, Artie?
You know I don't like to pry, but what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being fired? You are firing me?
I don't want to.
Here, take it back.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
What a bitch. Come on, Canadians are practically
Let's
American.
talk.
Trixie?
I'll do it. I'll make that blue-nosed bitty eat her heart out.
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But
up...
we gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parlor Maid's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of Emmett. Has he got a album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Emmett and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
Giggity? Is there a pun in there? I mean, because I know it's the 30s and women didn't, you know, tape as well back then, to my knowledge. Or did they? I mean, everyone makes jokes about the 70s. Was it like a thing to do it before the 70s? And then like in the 70s it was just like, yeah, bitches let their shit grow. Yeah, when did people start caring about their... Yeah, like armpits, legs. That is a weird one. Yep. Let's get to the DeLorean. Fucking... What in the hell? Marty, why can't you walk?
Have you figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double-checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
Worked!
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far. I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped at the hardware store and bought the part.
A what?
A diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
Looks like I'm taking a truck. Teach him to walk properly? I wish that was something I could teach him to do.
Ah, good. You're back. Give me the full report.
She says she likes you because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Damn, she's got me dead to rights. Well, you'll just have to find a way to change her mind. I'll be here if you need any help. Do you need any help?
Dad never told me about a Hill Valley Expo.
It was Mayor Thomas's idea. He had visions of Hill Valley becoming a magnet for big investors in the technology sector. But the venture folded after the third year when the influenza exhibit leaked into the concession stand.
Oh. I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me. No, no. After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
Good news. I think Trixie's gonna go along with my scheme.
Pursue whatever strategies you like, but please don't tell me the details.
Any idea what your teenage self is doing right now?
Unless I miss my guess, he's in the garage frantically working on his latest invention and cursing because he can't quite get it to work. Damn!
So, what do we do about Edna?
Only one thing we can do. Lie. Make me out to be a less desirable catch than I really am.
Why would she believe me? She said she knows you inside and out.
Then you'll have to resort to skullduggery. You've done it before. You gotta be getting good at it by now.
Yeah, I guess I am. I'm having trouble finding another set of wheels. You sure I can't?
Not till I finish running these tests. Perhaps an electric commuter train.
This is 1931, remember?
Oh, right. Well, I'm sure you'll find something.
Doc being no fucking help right now. But yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, well, if everyone was in here earlier, but that is Christopher Lloyd did the right for Doc. Yeah, so that is Christopher Lloyd. Kevin can't remember the name of the actress that did Jennifer, but that is the voice actress in here. And the guy that did Biff is doing the voice acting in this as well. But that is not Michael J. Fox doing the voice of Marty. But apparently there's a cameo of him in here later.
No keys. I'll have to find my wheels somewhere else.
Or you could talk to Cue Ball.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, good. He's back.
You still cheesed off at Trixie?
Yeah, but I'm more I got her fired.
Oh.
Wait, what?
You still cheesed off at Trixie?
Yeah, but I'm more at whoever got her fired.
Oh.
Oh. What the fuck?
Stay out of trouble, Cue Ball.
That's what I'm trying to do.
That's what I'm trying to do. Where can I find a car? A button? There's a button? I love buttons.
I wonder if that has a massage setting.
Yeah.
I wish the court had like that in 1981. Press button to experience future Hill Valley, circa 1981. I don't think I've visited that timeline yet.
My future wouldn't be built so sharp.
Strickland, I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Corleone. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep from Emmett's booth. Speaking of...
I'll go check on him for you. I was just heading there anyway.
No, you weren't. The last thing he needs is another distraction at the election.
But...
Tut-tut. Not enough. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you shaved off your hair, but... Carl Sagan?
I like a word.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interest. You see, I know what you're up to.
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
Whoa.
I'll keep her occupied. Back.
Yeah, exactly. Just go ahead. Yeah. You'd probably save a lot of people in the future. Who knows what the fuck that bitch did? Oh, there's the
nice
diamond.
Rock, but I can't reach it.
Oh god, there's a whole bunch of buttons. Oh god, too many buttons.
The century looks bright for our fair metropolis. Jump with us 50 years into the future for a peek at Hill Valley circa 1981. Courtesy of Hal's Hardware and the collective imagination of mankind. Could this be our venerable town square? Yes, indeed. Though the form looks strange and new, the function remains the same as ever. But where are all the people? Why, they're underground. A network of burrows extends a mile into the earth, giving future Hill Valley's 10 million citizens plenty of space to work, play, and raise their families.
The fuck did I just listen to?
Of course, our residents will want to venture forth into the fresh air occasionally. And what better excursion than a pleasure ride in this elevated super train of tomorrow? Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population. Tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job? Just press a button. Presto! An artificial rainstorm drenches the valley's thirsty crops.
Nice rock, but I can't reach it.
It's worth a shot.
And after the
Oh,
rain,
there we go.
What else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of, and life is sweet.
I already know what I think I gotta do here. But I want to click all the buttons.
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality at Hal's Hardware. Hal's Hardware, serving our fair city since 1895. And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring
Boop.
all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs
Figured that
are
one
taken
out.
care of, and life is
Borrowing
sweet.
it.
Okay, so now I got the diamond. I gotta get some fur. Hey, what's up? You got some fur?
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
What?
It would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Yeah, it'd be
Oh,
fun to watch.
right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
If you squint, it almost kind of looks like a big diamond. The underside of this future train model looks familiar. I wonder if it can ollie. That's a good thing these things never caught on. I still got some work to do.
So then do I equip the fucking thing and then do that?
Hang on, Emmett. Hope you're ready for a big breakup.
Yep, okay.
Emmett?
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for exhibition at the Expo. Authorities allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see now what's next. Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now. In love with the woman of my dreams. And a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
Eliminator, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. I guess I should have said. I'm fucking out of it. Zen saying that he might stream after I'm done, which would be great, because then I'll just switch over to host you. We can definitely work that out.
The mind of a degenerate criminal.
It's Kid Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
You could tell he's a criminal just by looking at this?
No, but when it's fed into the mental alignment meter...
Weird.
Weird nothing. It's science.
I don't know. Seems like you're trying to say that certain people are more likely to have criminal intentions just by their brain patterns.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one. I Don't Care by Trixie Trotter?
Edna doesn't approve of that sort of music, but I find it very soothing. Oh.
How does the mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey!
The test subject wears this mind-mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
Uh-huh.
When I turn on the mind-mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli, intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses, as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that...
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Layabout? Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
Man. Bitches be crazy.
What's this?
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
Not really.
So wait, I can't take them?
Mind if I...
Go ahead.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Ah, that'd be Mr. Needleman's card. I'll just put this in the stack with the other hooligans.
How goes the bacteria farm?
Not so hot. The bacteria have kind of gotten out of control. I had to put a clamp on the nitrogen tube to keep the stench from flooding the lab.
Ew.
Ugh. Did the clamp fall off again?
Yeah.
Put it back on. Oh, I don't even know why I keep that bacteria tank around. Every time the clamp falls off the nitrogen tube, it takes a couple of minutes before I can get the stench out of the air. Whew.
So this machine takes those little cards and tells you whether or not someone's a good guy or bad guy?
Kind of. Actually, the helmet does all the work. The mental alignment meter is just a glorified arcade machine.
So why not just go with the cards?
Edna says that people respond well to flashing lights and snap judgments. I can't argue with that. Every time I kiss her, I see flashing lights and lose all sense of judgment.
No kidding.
God. Do I have anything in my inventory to put in there? Nope, not yet. At least I don't think so. Ha!
It's a picture of Edna. Since Emmett's got the hots for her, I guess she's supposed to provoke a positive response.
But it looked like it had a neutral one.
Ow!
Ah.
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
But he didn't catch
Small
Kid Tannen.
Exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
You look a little... constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Heavy.
Extremely.
And there's the photo album.
I've been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it.
Marty, you're a terrible friend. Kinda, I mean, he is getting him away from
Hey, Emmett, got
crazy
a sec?
bitch.
Why, yes. In fact, I've got several. Hey, how'd my mind map test get activated?
So, you and Edna, how serious are you guys?
Well, we both enjoy a good joke every now and then, but I'd say on the whole, fairly serious people. Why do you ask?
No. What I mean is, how serious is your relationship?
Oh, well, as a scientist, I can't state this with 100% confidence, but I'm provisionally certain that I'm head over heels in love.
Really? With Edna?
What can I say? She's my muse. In the week since we've been courting, she's given me so many wonderful ideas.
Oh, Emmett. Like so many nerds, you fall for the first woman that gave you attention.
Are you sure Edna's the right woman for you?
What do you mean?
Don't you think she's a little controlling?
Controlling? Edna? No. She's just giving me a little much-needed guidance. Before I met her, I was such a flibberty-gibbet, always getting distracted by the slightest stray idea. But now, thanks to Edna, I stay focused on the task in front of me, like a narrow-band stream of stimulated photon emissions. Focused!
Isn't she a little cold?
Don't let the schoolmarm exterior fool you, buddy. Edna's got enough warmth to raise a liter of water from 0 to 100 degrees centigrade. Know what I mean?
I kinda wish I didn't.
Man, I don't know if this game is really for kids.
I don't know. I just think Edna might be a little dangerous.
Oh, I agree.
You do?
Like all independent women, she's a danger to the patriarchal status quo. That's one of the things I love about her. She shakes things up.
You have no idea. I just think you should be careful, that's all.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll be fine.
How are things between you and your father? I'm kind of surprised he hasn't torn down your lab yet.
He's still angry with me and threatening to cut me out of his will, but I'm hoping that the civic potential of my mental alignment meter will win him over.
What do you say we take a break for a couple of hours and go see a movie?
A couple of hours?
Actually, it may be more like 70 minutes.
I haven't got a couple of hours. I still got all these mind maps to sort, and the MAM's wiring is still giving me fits, and...
I get it, you're busy.
Zen's saying that he's thinking about playing some Assassin's Creed Black Flag if he streams after this. I wouldn't mind watching that because I haven't played any of the Assassin's Creed games, and I already elaborated on the fact that I love pirates. I really wish that I could have been a pirate. My job when I was in the military was POL, spelled out. It's supposed to be petroleum, oil, and lubricants. Yeah, take that for what it is, guys. Seriously. You wonder why I'm so fucking dirty. There you go. But a lot of people called it painting odd jobs and and lawn care. God damn, still fucking it up. I always thought of it as like pirates on land. I always wanted to be a pirate. But yeah, I shit, if you're gonna stream it after this, I'm gonna watch it. Arr. Sorry, guys. Okay, getting back to this. Sidetracked.
You sure you don't want to take in a movie? I think you'll like it.
Strange as it may sound, I've got more pressing things to think about than going out to movies.
Okay. Hey, what's with the new threads?
You like them?
You look like Colonel Sanders.
Who?
Never mind.
Edna gave them to me. She says my usual clothes don't have enough zing for a public exhibition.
Colonel Sanders chicken. It's finger looking good.
Can't believe you invented all this in 2 months.
Well, like I said, there's not really a whole lot of inventing going on here. I just dressed up a $5 potentiometer with a lot of bells and whistles.
But
don't get me wrong, it does a remarkable job of telling whether a subject is currently liking or disliking what they're experiencing. But all the extra stuff about sorting out criminals from model citizens is mostly a bunch of hooey at this point.
is all this new stuff what you're showing off at the expo?
Yes, it's our mental alignment meter.
Mental alignment meter?
I am a Sar. God damn it, that makes me think of Pokemon. I'm sorry. That's what I just fucking, as I said it, I just thought of Bulbasaur. I am so sorry. Mason was in here, Eliminator. I think he might still be here.
I thought you were working on some sort of rocket car.
Oh, the rocket propulsion system was far too unreliable, as that Einstein proved. By the way, whatever happened to Einstein?
I wish I knew.
Anyway, I started tinkering with an alternate method. It was before things started heating up with Edna. Our conversations about the possibilities of applying technology to social ills pushed my research in a whole new direction.
What's a mental alignment meter?
It's the most revolutionary piece of technology since the cotton gin.
What does it do?
It reads and interprets the subconscious desires of the human mind.
Oh, snap. Assassin Sean 426 is in the chat.
Why would you want to probe people's minds?
Why wouldn't you? Imagine being able to diagnose mental disorders with a flick of a switch, or detect the truthfulness of courtroom testimony merely by connecting a witness to a small portable device.
Your machine does all that?
Not yet. Frankly, right now the whole thing's just a gussied-up potentiometer. But with years of refinements and a whole lot of investors, the MAM will be able to identify countless psychosis and neurosis, alcoholism, acrophobia, Oedipal complexes.
And
then we can set about curing them, of course.
Of course.
How do you... Never mind. I don't really want to delve too far into how do you cure an Oedipal complex.
Anyway. Did you make a mind map of yourself?
Of course. Take a look.
Edna's right. You are a model citizen.
At least as far as my invention's concerned. Confidentially, this whole enterprise is a little light on the hard science and a little heavy on the smoke and mirrors.
You look busy. Why don't we talk later?
Sure thing.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one.
Yeah, and I tried to do that, and you wouldn't fucking let me.
Hey, could we watch Frankenstein on this?
Sorry, Michael, but I need this projector to trigger positive and negative visual stimuli for my mental alignment tests. Besides, a movie like Frankenstein should really be watched on a big screen, don't you think?
Nothing happened.
Well, that button advances the slides during the mind mapping test. It only works while the test is running.
Sean's saying it sounded like I said edible condoms. Wouldn't that ruin the point? Okay, I definitely want to read that. Ronan is saying that if Sea of Thieves has a galley, he wants to be the cook. That way he can make all the health potions and shit. And you can all call him Steven Seagull. That's pretty fucking... That's a fucking pirate name like crazy. I like that. Yep, I think that's gonna stick.
What's this typewriter do again?
During a mental alignment test, it takes messages from the mind map helmet and turns them into punch cards. Like the one for Mr. Tannen over there.
Seems complicated.
Actually, it was all rather easy to put together. Once Edna gave me the idea.
Sounds to me like you should be working on harder problems then.
What? Sorry, I've got to get back to work.
Okay, now that I have that, I should be able to switch it out.
I wonder how this new mind map for Emmett turned out. Swapping out Emmett's mind map with a crappier one is a great idea, but I should probably scan it with a mental alignment meter first.
Ah, you fuck. Fine, I'll walk all... Ooh, stew pot.
The only thing that can use these cards is Emmett's mental alignment meter.
Well, fine, I'll get rid of that so that I can... God, having something in the inventory is fucking
cooking?
stupid.
That's an old Brown family recipe for Hassenpfeffer.
Hassenpfeffer?
Rabbit stew. The trick is to add the cumin an hour after the carrots. Take a whiff. Isn't that just about the best thing you've ever smelled in your life?
It's, powerful, yeah.
I've got it on a slow boil for later.
That's not a great reading, but if I really want to get Emmett in trouble, I better aim for the bottom.
Just say what? Oh, okay, I see what I have to do. So I have this thing turned on. So what I need to do is... Wait, there's an oil can back there? Why the fuck was there an oil can?
Ew!
Oh.
Zen saying all condoms are edible when you're smuggling heroin. I am gonna start saying edible or not going near any. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm not really a condom user either. I'm guessing I probably needed to faction this out to where it was like he did good ones and bad ones, like good ones for the bad ones and then bad ones for the good ones. But I think if they're all negative, maybe it'll come out right. I don't know. Fuck it. Oh, I should have had it turned off so that he wouldn't be negative about seeing a fucking woman.
Guess it's already stinky enough in here.
Ah, that smells much better.
What's this?
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
A count can enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you mind disposing of it on your way out?
Sure. I wonder how this new mind map for Emmett turned out.
How did it
That's
come
not
out to
a
the
great
same
reading,
thing?
But if I really want to get Emmett in trouble, I better aim for the bottom.
God damn it. Okay, so how do I do this? I gotta do the valve before I start the test so that he hates it. And that's the first reading on Edna. Did not fucking do it? The fuck?
Ew. Stink plus more stink just equals stink.
Okay, I was trying to shut it off though.
Wait, I know that. That's John Wilkes Booth, the guy that shot Lincoln. So I guess he's supposed to be a negative figure.
So I gotta get him to like him. Okay.
Ah.
Oh, and then he liked the music.
Ah, that's the stuff.
Where's the babies? There are other forms of birth control. Am I doing this in the wrong order? Seems to be showing him after the
Danny
fact.
Parker. He's a cop, so I guess he's supposed to get a positive response from model citizens.
No, don't turn it off. This is my favorite part.
Ow! Ew. I don't know who that is, but he's clearly a Tannen, so I guess he's a negative figure. Ah.
Okay, now that I got this, now that I understand what I'm supposed to do with this, makes a little more sense. If I'm even doing this right. God, quit doing the animations, I get it, just let me keep fucking going.
Hey, I remember that picture from Edna's apartment in 1986. It's a kid and a relative of Edna, so it's probably a positive figure.
Which means negativity.
Ew.
Do that, and then we'll shock the fuck out of him again with the generator.
Ow!
Oh, if Whitney wants dirty, I could be really dirty. Oh, where are the kids? Where are the babies? I don't know. I don't know how they would get from her back to, never mind. Or from her chest to her ovaries. Wow, you really want me to say that? Mary said swallowing doesn't make babies. Enjoy, everybody. Enjoy. Oh, you just backed yourself into a horrible corner you'll never get out of. Okay, yeah, now I gotta get it to a positive.
Ah. Trixie, I don't think Edna approves of her, so I guess she's a negative figure.
There we go. Now this should come out right. Oh, and it broke!
Hey, Emmett, I think your mind map test is broken.
Oh, well, that switch just keeps shorting out on me. No time to fix it now. I'll have to take care of it at the expo.
Looks like I'm not going to be doing any more mind maps. I guess I'll test this out and hope for the best. This thing reads Emmett's mind maps.
Wow. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like that. Yeah. Come on, degenerate criminal. Yeah!
Now Emmett's mind map is as bad as Tannen's. Now all I have to do is swap this out with Emmett's original mind map, and Emmett's own machine will do it in.
Speaking of swapping, never mind. Whoa. Too much. Way too much. Wife caught me. She said that's what she said. Fucking on the ball tonight, babe. Oh yeah, I did need that. What did I need the fucking motor oil for?
Okay, Emmett, get ready to meet the new you.
Hey!
What?
I almost left behind my mind map card. We're gonna show it off at the expo as a rare example of a model citizen. Edna, kill me if I forgot that.
She might kill you anyway when she gets a look at that mind map. Once Emmett gets to the expo, I'll try to figure out how to get him to put his card in the mental alignment meter. But for now, I better concentrate on making Emmett a slob who cheats on his girlfriend.
Whoa! No, I'll make Emmett dirty. Oh, okay. Well, I just answered my question that I just asked, like, fucking a minute ago.
Hey, Emmett, I've got a... Whoa! Whoops.
What the heck?
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Your suit's ruined. Edna's gonna be royally PO'd.
Wrong.
What?
When Edna gave me this suit, I realized that the probability of me keeping it clean was infinitesimally remote, so I spent a few hours whipping up this.
Whoa! What was that?
A chemical compound capable of wiping the grime off any surface.
Emmett, you'll make a fortune.
Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. Due to an inherent instability in its molecular makeup, after 12 hours, the cleanser's component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-shredding enzymes, rendering it unsuitable for commercial use.
Wait a minute, does that mean your suit's gonna dissolve in 12 hours?
Hey gods, no. The solution dissipates into the air after it's applied. But it does mean that after this batch of cleanser ages another 11 hours and 53 minutes, it would eat away this suit faster than 1,000 starving moths. And that would be a crisis of unimaginable proportions.
Why?
Because this suit belongs to Edna's grandfather, who wore it on his wedding day. Poor guy was gunned down just a few years later.
Emmett?
Well, enough wool gathering. Back to work.
Oh, man. If they really did make, like, a fucking chemical that did that, that would be, like, a must at porn sites, right? Like, they'd have to fucking spray that shit. It'd be Febreze bottled, so they could spray it all over fucking couches and carpets and the ceiling and the drapes and, you know, everywhere else. Clothes. Does it take the staining out of hair? Don't worry about taking the staining out of teeth because, you know, you kind of want it to. Isn't it like natural tooth whitener? Anyway, moving on. Where are we going with this? Okay.
I don't want to get that covered in any messy oil.
Oh, god damn it, I still have it in the inventory. Because you have some in inventory, it can't click on anything.
Cleanser doesn't seem very portable.
It isn't, but this is.
A perfume bottle?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, it's a perfume bottle, but inside is a concentrated dose of my all-purpose cleanser. With a little luck, this should last me through the next 12 hours before its component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-destroying enzymes.
Clever.
Well, now I obviously have to take that.
What the hell is that?
What?
Sorry, I thought I saw a tarantula.
Why would you think you saw a tarantula? Okay, wait. Can we go back to the first one? That was great. Okay, so I need to get more of the cleanser, I guess, in the little bottle? Is that what it's telling me?
Emmett says this stuff will clean anything, but it only has a 12-hour shelf life. Too bad I haven't got 12 hours.
Oh, no, it's already in there. Got it. Okay. So I can leave here, right? Because where's the furs? Where am I finding these furs? Fuck a dick. Dick, 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 dick. Dick, dick. Leave, dick. Dick. Exit, motherfucker.
What? I was just thinking about the future. All that talk about Edna's grandfather made me realize something.
Please let it be something about lightning.
Life can be short, sometimes brutally so. So why not seize the day and grab your happiness while you can?
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
I was saving this for next Valentine's Day, but why should I? I know what I want.
Emmett, no.
I'm gonna ask Edna to marry me. Right
Why would you
now.
wait till Valentine's Day?
Oh, right. I'll wait until tonight at the expo. It'll be much more romantic that way. Just think. By this time tomorrow, Edna and I will be engaged and will be the toast of the scientific community. And I owe it all to you.
You're welcome.
Sean, didn't you do it on a holiday? Wait, what did I do? What was I supposed to do here? Yeah, use the cleanser on the furs. Okay, well, let me get the fuck out of here then. Oh, bitch, motherfucker, where are you going?
Hey, Emmett, I've got to go out for a while.
I thought Edna sent you to make sure I wasn't getting distracted.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Oh, caveman.
Furs donated by Lamont's House of Ermine. At least they're going to a good cause. They're stuck tight in this tar. That volcano looks a lot like the one I did for my 7th grade science fair.
Times may be hard in Hill Valley, but our present worries fade into insignificance when we ponder our Pleistocene past. Is the wolf knocking at your door? Be glad he's not a Tyrannosaurus, king of the ancient lizards. And if you find yourself drowning in debt, well, you could be drowning in something a whole lot stickier, like the Hill Valley
Semen?
carpets. This peek into the distant past is brought to you by Lamont's House of Ermine, reminding you fur is forever.
Unless you wax. Actually, unless you get laser hair treatment. Oh, okay. My bad. Sorry, Sean. No, Sean didn't ask for that on a holiday. Didn't get engaged on a holiday. Whatever. I don't know how the fuck you say that. Anyway, back to this. The diorama. Dinosaur.
Press button to experience Hill Valley's primeval past. If this dinosaur is called a Tanninosaurus, I'm gonna... Oh, whew. Maybe when Real Doc comes back, we'll take a trip to see a dinosaur.
Why? Why would you want to do that? Why would you think that that's a good fucking idea? Oh, let's see this killing machine that destroyed things 3 times its size. Let's go fucking look at one. God damn you, Jurassic Park.
I did this before Emmett's 12-hour limit, where the cleanser might have dissolved the fur.
So then I gotta take that out of Tor.
Out of those furs, shall we?
Okay, so now I got the there's Trixie. I want to see what Edna and Doc are talking about. Come on, walk the fuck over. Wrangles. Talk to Artie real quick. Why not?
Hey, Mr. G. How's cover operation?
We should be wrapped up real soon now.
When it's time for me to play my part.
So you're the registration guy for the expo?
And chief accountant and paymaster.
Hey, you're coming up in the world.
And none of it would have happened if I hadn't responded to that subpoena.
You haven't met Sylvia yet, have you?
My contact person? Not yet. Is he or she at the expo?
I don't think so, and I'm pretty sure it'll be a she.
What the fuck?
Why'd you have to go and fire Trixie?
You think I wanted to? It's illegal for me to knowingly hire a Canadian for the job, and I don't want to be in trouble with the law again.
I don't suppose you miss working for Kit Tannen.
No siree, Bob. I don't know how I ever got mixed up with an abusive, gun-toting thug like that. He even stiffed me on overtime pay.
Hey, he stiffed Trixie too. Ba-bam!
Think the Hill Valley Expo will be a success?
I don't see why not. Why shouldn't California have its own high-technology center?
Man, California. Just everybody remember that Canadian fucking shit with Trixie. California is like the leader in keeping illegal aliens out of the country, right? And not giving them jobs? Come the fuck on. They have a non-American as their fucking governor. Or did. Did he get... Is he still their governor? I say non-American. I mean that as like non-born. Is he even American? He has to be an American citizen, right? Oh yeah, he did marry an American citizen, so that does give him citizenship? Yeah! But still, I don't know.
Keep your eyes open for Sylvia.
What should I do when I meet her?
Just let nature take its course. Keep doing what you're doing, Grandpa.
Grandpa?
That's our, code name for you.
Oh, ha! Funny.
Yeah, it's not that funny. And saying, Schwarzenegger is out. Yeah, I thought that he got, that he wasn't still the governor. Because of all the shit that happened with him.
Can I talk to you a minute, Miss Strickland?
Surely. Excuse us a moment.
It's like this.
Oh,
That's
no.
all the
I'm not
questions I
fucking
got.
having those
Very well,
conversations
then.
with this bitch again. Can I talk to fucking Doc?
Hey, Doc. Mr. Sagan.
Excuse me a moment, Miss Strickland. I've got her neutralized for the moment. How's the plan proceeding on your end?
I swiped this from Emmett's, your lab.
My
It's
anti-stick, anti-stain formula. I remember it well. I had high hopes for that concoction, until I discovered that it decays into a cloth-shredding enzyme after 12 hours.
That's what your younger self said. Horrible news, Doc. Emmett's gonna ask Edna to marry him tonight.
But that's not how it happened. She didn't get me to propose until much later, that night at the lake.
Something I said must have caused him to move up the timetable.
Great Scott! This time travel business is trickier than I imagined.
Okay, to sound like probably the most ignorant fucking former government employee ever, are governors, do they have a term limit? I thought that was like being a mayor. Do mayors have term limits? I thought the only things that had term limits were like senators, Congress, presidency, like the higher echelon. I don't know. I'm gonna need to check into that.
You know how that mental alignment meter of yours pegged you as a model citizen? Well, Wait till you...
Stop! You're going to tell me about one of your schemes to make Edna break up with me, aren't you?
Yeah, see, Edna thinks...
I don't want to hear it. I know it's in the service of a good cause, but I still can't bear to know the details of my younger self's impending heartache.
Edna made a point of saying that teenage you looked great in her grandfather's suit.
I did cut a fine figure in that suit. She hated it when I got it dirty.
Maybe I could talk teenage you into losing the suit.
I doubt it. I knew how much that suit meant to Edna, and at that time my only desire was to please her.
Yeah.
Is it true that you only had eyes for Edna?
At that time, I'm afraid so. I always tended to idealize the opposite sex. I was educated in a boys' school, and Jules Verne was always a little sketchy with female characters.
We haven't got time for a therapy session, Doc. It's about Edna.
Don't worry. She's not going anywhere right now.
That's good, but... Have you found out anything that can help me?
Only that she's stubborn, argumentative, and completely convinced of her own moral superiority.
Great, thanks, Doc. That really helps.
Nah.
What are you two talking about, anyway?
It's a private matter. I promised I'd keep it between us, for the present.
She isn't starting to get under your skin, is she?
Heavens, no. The memory of her older self wheeling me into the reconditioning chamber is just too strong. The younger version is decidedly more attractive, though.
On another subject...
Less distasteful, I hope.
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, what am I supposed to look for again?
A signal that it's done evaluating the time circuits. The analysis can take a while. Be sure to let me know when the light turns green, and I'll take her out for another test run.
Okay, which one was the fucking whatever that needs to turn green? Fucking god dicks! You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna go talk to Trixie. I think I'm better with women than I am with cars.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well,
seriously, that
watch,
sounds so great!
I wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
No, I do have all of
to
them.
Give Miss High and Mighty an
Oh,
eyeful.
god damn it, I gotta give each one to her individually, don't I? Motherfuck dick shit balls. That's so stupid. Here, take this.
Hey, Trixie. Are these furs good enough?
Well, they're a little ratty, but, they'll work. How about the diamond in the photo album?
I'll get them to you.
Yeah, because I'm standing right here with them. If I knew that, I would have gave them to you one at a time as I fucking got them.
Like you asked.
Let's see. Gee, he's not bad looking. In an egghead kind of way.
Remember, I don't want you seducing him for real.
I ain't a cradle robber, kiddo. Now bring me that diamond, and we'll be in business.
What's wrong with being a cradle robber?
Voila.
Say, pretty snazzy for a phony rock. Gimme. Keep that up, and I may take a real shine to ya.
I'd rather you take a fake shine to Emmett.
I'm working on it.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long, he won't.
Great.
Okay, what's the next step here? What am I missing? Oh, achievement. The other woman. Dun 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 dun. Okay, there we go. See, now why doesn't it just tell me that right off the bat? Instead of like, huh, go figure this out.
Doc said to tell him when the light on his diagnostic thingy went green. Hey, the light's green. That means Doc could take the DeLorean out again. It'll be safe in there.
Anything else I could put in there? Some of these algae cakes? Let's see if those go in there. Why else am I fucking carrying them?
Nah.
Nah, you're fucking lazy slacker. Why am I still carrying a fucking guitar around? God damn. Oh, and he won't walk around the fucking thing. You piece of shit, Marty. Marty McFly, not, fucking Michael J. Fox. That guy. That guy's awesome.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear. Yes?
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's gone green.
Wonderful. If the systems check out, I should be able to take it for another test run. I've got to run a short errand, Miss Strickland. I suggest you think about what I've been saying.
Oh, I will.
When did you land this time?
9 hours and 37 minutes ago.
Ouch.
Frankly, it started to get a little difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests, and we'll see what we find.
Okay, so now I can take the fucking spray bottle, right?
Doc's trip aged the formula a few hours. Not enough to turn it to acid, though.
So do I just do it again, or do I wait? Okay, that's what I thought. So then I just took it out for no fucking reason. I could have just left it in there. Oh, yeah, let's go spray that guy with it. So that while he's standing there, like 3 hours later, he just fucking, his clothes disintegrate. Oh, now how do I make it fucking turn green then? What do I do until then?
Nope, no green light yet.
Okay. Seriously, what do I do until it gets fucking green? Oh, that's probably where I should have went and talked to people. Fuck it. I'll just go talk to Doc and be like, hey, go do it.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear.
Not at all, Mr. Sagan. Take your time.
Much obliged, Miss Strickland. Yes?
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Excellent. Let's hope this time
But it hasn't.
Success.
But you know, whatever. Let's see if it works.
Sorry to desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
Any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great.
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the Kroll process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm stalling Edna, you can... Uh-oh. Where'd Edna go?
The lab!
You better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Age to perfection.
That's what I used to say back in high school.
Hey, Emmett, I'm back.
Spray both of them and we'll get this going.
Oh my!
PDA.
You know, I thought you were coming down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
Oh, she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind
Yeah,
fresh.
canoodling's a
Time's
different
up, dear.
word.
Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
Now, Mr. Corleone, what can I do for you?
I thought canoodling was when two people with circumcised penises are flaccid and then they take their foreskin and try to both go over the other person's. Like, it's almost like docking, but with flaccid, circumcised penis. Anyway, moving on. Hope you guys enjoyed
Talk to
that.
Emmett,
You're
it's
welcome.
Kind of important.
It'll have to wait until later. Emmett's got a lot to do before the expo opens. Isn't that right, darling?
You know it, Schnookums.
Schnookums?
You can talk to him later.
Mr. Sagan says he needs to talk to you back at the high school.
He does? Whatever for?
He says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime. Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll muddle through.
Try to keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Don't I wish?
I guess I need to spray it on him.
There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash?
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh well.
Are you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you know. Well, some of the ingredients grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized polycarbonate
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll wait until you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be.
Well, that's about it.
It is?
Yep. As soon as I get all this stuff loaded into the truck, I'll be ready for the expo. Want to lend me a hand?
How about I go tell Edna you're coming? I'll, get her ready for you to pop the question.
Good thinking. Go on ahead. I'll meet you there.
I really hope this works.
Really? No, I got a bad feeling about this. They haven't said that one in this episode yet, have they?
Marty!
Doc! What's all the hustle and bustle?
It's almost time for the opening ceremony.
Holy jeez, I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out. When it all comes together, Edna will think you're the worst guy in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean? Oh. You thought of an easier way to break them up?
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over, and... in the timeline you're from...
The right timeline?
Yes, I've got a wife.
A great wife. Clara, and kids, and a dog. And a bitchin' time train, and...
And Edna? How does her story turn out? How does she end up?
Oh, well, Edna ends up... You're not really supposed to know these things in advance. It's bad luck.
But you told me how my story turns out.
Yeah, but...
And it's not as if I'll be in a position to do anything about it once my younger counterpart's destiny has shifted. I imagine I'll be folded into the new timeline, and I'll probably lose all memory of the old one.
Maybe.
So tell me, just to satisfy my curiosity, what's going to become of Edna?
Tool Lover Forever, welcome back to the channel. And Iamasar, you are definitely welcome. If I can educate you guys on any more gross, disgusting, vulgar acts that people have committed and named, I'm totally going to try. I will try to segue into those as best as I can. Because, you can't just bring stuff like that up. You gotta segue into it. So do we lie to him, or do we tell him the truth? I mean, in this case, she's a miserable bitch, and she deserves to be a miserable bitch. If we tell him that she ends up alone and miserable, he's probably going to be like, oh no, I don't want to do it. I don't know how linear this game is. But if we say that she ends up being happy and fulfilled, it's like, oh, okay, well then let it happen. I am start saying you have to lie. Yeah, I'm thinking that that's the way to go about it.
She's doing great. She's got a full life, lots of friends, always busy.
She's got a fellow?
Sure, lots of them.
Lots of them? She's a tramp?
No, what I meant to say was...
Let's start over. How does Edna end up?
Oh, God, I have to fucking tell the truth? Damn it! Why would you want to fucking say that? Whatever. Maybe we'll be like, fine, that bitch needs to fucking suffer.
Sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most of her time yelling out her window at people, and collecting newspapers, and living...
Been going on this problem really have a timeline so we can...
Doc?
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds. I could be with Edna, but a little bit, more help.
What?
You're saying? Let me remind you. She took over your life. She kept you from doing what you... There was nothing but this...
Maybe did it because she can't...
Police!
All I'm saying
Stockholm
is, let's
motherfucker.
Stop and take a breath. This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we could find a third way. One where everybody wins. What do you think?
No. I'm sorry, Doc. I can't go along with what you're saying. You don't belong with Edna.
So you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes?
Basically, yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
Where are you going?
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overriding me?
Fucking stupid idiot, Doc. I'm guessing we just have to talk to Emmett. Okay, let's go stain Emmett's fucking uniform here. Suit. Sorry. Old habits. Wait, should we talk to him first? We should talk to him first. We shouldn't just
Hey, Emmett,
destroy the
what's keeping
suit.
you?
No, hello, Michael. I guess I've got a mild case of stage fright. I'm about to play my big scene, you know? No telling how Edna's gonna react. Wish me luck. Oh, for Pete's sake.
Oh, did he just make it look like he pooped himself?
You've, got something on your suit.
Oh, so I have. Anti-stain formula, work your magic.
Emmett!
Just in the nick of time. Step back now. We're gonna need a little space here.
Oh,
Oh,
aren't you
gross.
a vision? Like something that descended from the heavens.
Yes, I'm feeling a bit elevated at the moment. There's something I've just gotta ask you.
Wait, your tie's a bit crooked.
I've been holding it inside for weeks now, and I've simply gotta get it off my chest.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
My grandfather's suit!
My formula!
Oh.
Look! Turn your head! I'll be right back, and we can try this all over again.
It's Lathrop Brown!
Huh?
Trixie Trotter! How do you know this woman?
I don't! I mean, I listened to some of her records, and I may have taken a picture or two of her, but I...
Go on! Deny to the world that you know me. Perhaps it is true, but I know you all too well.
What is going on here?
You rich boys are all alike. You think material possessions can compensate for a broken heart. Well, you can take back your furs, and take back this gaudy diamond, too! I don't need your expensive presents. I need you. And more importantly, little Emmett Jr. needs you.
Well,
Edna,
don't Edna me. Apparently you are not the man I took you for.
But I am, see? The mental alignment meter proves it. I am the man you fell in love with.
Let me see that card. I should have known. A degenerate criminal.
What?
Get out of my sight! I never want to see you again!
That was rough, Emmett. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay. You and me can... Emmett?
You still fucked up the
That went off
timeline
great,
by
huh?
putting them together.
Maybe too great.
You have to go all the way back and make sure that shit goes the way it was supposed to.
Emmett! Emmett!
Go away.
Come on! Where are you? I'm sorry you had to go through that scene at the expo. Things didn't work out the way you expected, but everything's gonna turn out okay. See, I know how this story turns out, and...
He's gonna commit suicide!
Story is over.
Stay there, Emmett! Don't throw away your future!
I don't have any future. They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Stop!
What are you doing up here?
Don't jump!
I wasn't gonna jump.
Then what do you...
This is where I come when I want to think.
Oh.
When I want to be alone.
Oh.
Carry on, then. Just fucking leave. Well, you know, if you're not gonna jump, I guess I have to take him for his word, right?
What are you thinking about?
Can't you take a hint? I don't want you here. I don't need you.
You don't know what you need.
And you do?
As a matter of fact, yeah. You need...
No matter what, he needs to see Frankenstein, but let's go with have some fun. Because saying engage your emotions might bring back the fucking heartache.
To get your mind off your problems, go see a movie. I hear Frankenstein's pretty good.
Frankenstein. I tell you that my very life force is drained away, and you want to talk about Hollywood monster movies.
It's a very inspirational monster movie. Especially the scene where they bring the monster to life. Big gurney that lifts him up into the air and see, there's this wild storm going on and lightning crashing everywhere.
Fucking spoiler alert.
And you just gotta see it, Emmett. It'll change your life.
Look at my helmet. Which light is flashing?
Yellow.
Apathy. I don't care about movies. I don't care about anything anymore. And I never will.
Don't give me that. You care.
You
still care about inventing things.
Inventing is overrated. 99% hype, 10% fraud. Name one invention that ever did anybody any good.
How about... The automobile was a great invention, right? You love cars.
Yes. If I'm lucky, I may be struck by one today.
Jesus.
The telephone. Think how that invention has revolutionized the whole world.
Yes. Now a person can be rejected long distance.
Think about Edison and the light bulb. That was a great invention.
Might have been. If there was anything in this miserable world worth illuminating.
Jesus! Buck up there, motherfucker! Jeez! Have some...
Help me out here.
You're getting on my nerves, Corleone. At least you would be if I still cared about anything.
Me? You care about me, Doc.
You?
Yeah.
You did this to me.
Did what?
I was perfectly content drudging away in my dad's law office. You show up out of nowhere, get me all excited about inventing, and disappear. 2 months later, you show up again, you trick me into making a hero out of myself and getting involved with Edna Strickland. Then you appear a third time and pretend to be my friend just so you can yank the rug out from under me and send me sprawling into the dirt.
Okay, I can work with that.
I loathe you, Michael Corleone. Or is that even your real name?
Marty. My name is Marty.
Oh, so everything you've told me's been a lie.
More or less.
Why? Why did you ruin my life?
I did it for the hell of it. Oh my god, why is that a fucking... Oh, no.
Edna was no good for you. She was leading you down the wrong path.
I see. You had my best interests at heart.
Yeah.
Just like my father.
Oh, but there's more to it, see? Your father doesn't know your true path.
And you do?
Yes!
How is it that I could create a mental alignment meter and yet fail to realize that you are completely delusional? Oh, what does it matter? The world is absurd.
No, I know exactly what I'm doing. See? I did it for fun.
You ruined my life for fun?
Yeah, that's how I get my kicks.
You bastard! And all that time you spent building up my dreams, telling me I was gonna be a great scientist!
Yeah, what a laugh. Dreams are only for people with guts enough to follow them.
You're saying I don't have guts?
You? Look at you.
What do you know? A person like you? You don't know the first thing about me. I have more dreams in my little finger than you'll ever have.
Hey, daydreams don't count.
Daydreams? That's what they said to Edison. That's what they said to Einstein. That's what they said to
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah, and look what they accomplished. I'm sick of people telling me what I can and can't do. First my father, then Edna, now you. Listen to me, good. From now on, I'm living my life my way. I'm taking my own advice and I'm following my own ideas. My ideas. Do you hear me? My ideas. Great Scott. I've got it.
Got what?
The solution. My invention. I know how to make it work.
Mental alignment meter?
No, my airborne personal transport device.
The rocket car?
Not rockets at all. That was my mistake. The basic idea was sound, but the propulsion system was unworkable. But the lightning! Suddenly the answer is clear. It came to me all at once, like
a bolt of lightning?
Exactly! Static electricity! Super ionized static electricity powering the asynchronous oscillation of frictionless plates inside the... What's this stupid thing doing on my head?
Emmett, you're you again.
Here I've been wasting my time with silly mind-reading tricks when there's serious science to be done. And the expo begins at 8!
Let's get the hell out of here before anything else happens.
What?
I said, let's get out of here before anything...
Oh, shit!
The expo's already started. Emmett!
What?
I'm sorry about you and Edna.
Water over the bridge! Now get me down from here!
Got anything useful on you?
Only my wallet. Oh, and this portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Oops!
Well, so much for that.
Got any ideas for me?
I think I used up my quota for the day.
Can you climb up?
I'm afraid I can't find a convenient purchase for my upper limbs.
What?
No handhold.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's got too much upper body strength.
I'll help you finish your new invention.
Great! The first step is to get me down from here!
Or get you up from there.
I'm sorry I had to get you so upset. See, I figured you needed to...
Forget it! This isn't the time for long-winded explanations.
Yeah, could be.
Hang in there.
Very funny.
I thought it was pretty damn funny.
It's not going anywhere.
Wait, what would have happened if I would have took the hatch?
I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue. Emmett's helmet. I don't think he needs it now. Emmett's solution. This stuff's dangerous. That's not gonna help Emmett.
Oh. Gotta unfucking equip that in my inventory.
Can't grab it from here.
Okay, so we have to go back in. Now it's all starting to make sense. I go back through the hatch. I come out.
Hold on!
I wasn't planning on doing anything else.
I get back on the rope. We swing over. We save Emmett. Come on.
It's not going anywhere.
Okay, how am I doing this?
Ah! Gotcha!
Let's get out of here!
Your pants! They're stuck!
Do something before we're crushed! Ah! What are you doing?
Trust me! Hold on!
Whoa!
What did you say your name was again?
Marty.
Marty? Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Whoa. Tungsten. The catalyst will need to be made out of tungsten, given the temperature within the converter will no doubt be intense. We'll have to harvest the filaments from all the light bulbs in my house.
Your invention. You think you can finish it before the end of the expo?
Think? I've got to. My future depends on it.
Then let's go.
Of course, the oscillating plates will need to be calibrated precisely. Even the slightest misalignment could cause the magnetic field to fluctuate in intensity, leading to sudden shifts in polarity. The results could conceivably be catastrophic.
Who cares?
My thought exactly. Science should be messy and unpredictable, or else where's the fun of it?
Yeah.
Need a lift?
Mr. Sagan, got the kinks worked out of your car of the future?
Not all of them, but at least the DeLorean's mundane terrestrial functionality remains intact.
As usual, I have not the slightest idea what you're talking about. In fact, you remind me of someone I used to...
There, my dear, don't worry. I'm sure we'll all turn out well in the end.
Maybe for everyone else, but I suddenly feel very much like someone who's going to be alone and unloved for a very long time. Maybe I should get a cat.
Nonsense. I can state with nearly 100% certainty that you're going to have a long and fulfilling life.
How can you know that?
I think you'll find I know almost everything worth knowing about you and young Emmett. And his friends.
Uh-oh.
Tell me, how much do you know about Michael Corleone?
Holy shit, they made Doc a bad guy. What the fuck? That is terrible. Not just a bad guy, like, really. He went and picked up the younger model of his wife. That's kinda... that's kinda fucked up.
Let me explain it again. I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable. It was science. She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. If Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Doc.
Oh, man. That looks intense. That looks fucking great. So, that being said, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, again, we're gonna do the finale. That should be... Oh, man, I really, really hope that... They didn't show us that much. In the other, like, coming up next ones that they shown, it's been, like, probably a good minute or so. That was, like, 20 seconds of what's gonna happen. That's fucking crazy. They must have some big plans for the last one. Can't wait for it. I hope you guys are excited about it too. I am. Assassin Sean's already played through this game, if I can remember right. So, you know, no spoilers or anything, but damn, that was fucking great. Oh yeah, by the way guys, if you get this game, there is a portion of it at the very bottom, if you guys have seen me whenever I started up, which I'll actually probably just back out of this, or whatever, or I'll just press to the begin. At the very bottom of the list of episodes, there's something about a video, and I started watching that video, and that's where I found out that Biff, Doc, and Jennifer are all the actual voices of the characters, the actors, or whatever, and that Marty is not. There it is, play video. And it's kind of like the behind-the-scenes stuff that went into the making of it. Fucking worth it. The dude that did Back to the Future, the series or whatever, he was like, yeah, there will never be a Back to the Future 4. We've already planned on that. But this game, if we could have done it, this is pretty much Back to the Future 4. So, take that into consideration, that they are kind of almost saying that this is canon. Canon to something that won't go any further, according to them, in movie form. That doesn't mean that they won't possibly make a game, and that they won't still possibly make movies about it. If anything, I could see them doing a reboot. Kind of like what they did with the Terminator series. God, are those awful. I haven't seen the newer ones. Let me say that. I have not seen the newer ones. I think I saw all the way up to Salvation, which I think that was the last one before Genesis. But even then, like around Terminator 3? Rise of the Machines? Is that what the third one was? Oh, it just got awful at that point. Because then they're like, oh, well now you can go back and do all this and change the future in different ways. And you still can't change the timeline, though, because it's fate. Even though they say that, like, there's no fate but the one you make. It's fucking garbage. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is what we're picking up at tomorrow. 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Same as usual. If you guys enjoyed it, I'm uploading it to YouTube. If you didn't get to see all of it, if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to see more playthroughs like this, there should be more of them on there. If you came to the playthrough, I don't know, by random, maybe YouTube threw it in there on another video. If that's the case, have fun. Watch them through, give me feedback, throw a like in there, let me know what's going on with it, if you liked it. And subscribe, I mean, definitely. I'm going to throw that in there. What else? Oh, if you guys wanted to keep up with me on social media, I do have Twitter and Facebook. And all three of those, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, are all searchable by my gamertag, which is the same as my Twitch ID. It's CrypticXeno13. You see it down there in the lower left, kind of like middle left corner. Well, lower left corner. Zenronin saying Zemeckis said he'll die before he lets anyone make a sequel or gives up the film rights. So the trilogy is all we'll have for a long time, a long while. Yeah, it's good on him. I hate to say it that way for anyone who's like, oh, they could so do this and blah, blah, blah. No, they shouldn't. Because every time they do stuff like that, they fuck shit up. Look at what they did with some of the other properties that they like went back and reimagined and I mean, the biggest one, the easiest one that you can throw in there is fucking George Lucas with the Star Wars franchise, and then Steven Spielberg with like fucking E.T. and shit like that. Don't fucking go back and change shit. Don't reimagine shit. You made it the way that it was before. People loved it. They're not gonna love it if you change it. Don't change it. Yeah, I don't know if they'd ever make ones as good as it, because they rely too much on CGI these days. That's honestly my biggest fucking annoyance. My reasoning towards why shit doesn't look as good and doesn't get that emotional response like it used to back in the day is they don't use practical fucking effects. They just don't want to do it. They don't want something that has that volume to it, because I guess it's too time consuming, which makes it more expensive. But CGI is something that, nowadays any kid in fucking high school can do a CGI movie, apparently. So it's cheaper, but it doesn't have the volume. When I go to see something, I like to see something with girth, Yeah, I'm saying that way on purpose. Eliminator. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. The new Star Wars, I'm not saying that it was garbage. I'm talking about when George Lucas went back. And I shouldn't put all the blame on George Lucas, but when they remastered or whatever the original trilogy, as in 4, 5, and 6, when they went back and added stuff into it that they didn't fucking need to. They added CG that made it so god fucking awful. Especially that fucking cantina scene or whatever that was, with the weird thing with the fucked up nose that screams at the damn TV, and I don't know. It just, at a point you need to stop. Just fucking stop. He should have figured when he made certain problems in there to just stop, but he just kept going back and putting more and more stuff in. Oh, like changing Darth Vader at the end of 6, when he changed him at the end of 6, whenever he was standing there with Yoda and Obi-Wan. That just, there was no need to do that. Why'd you do it? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Just leave it how it is. But yeah, I'm going off on a side rant again. I hope you guys liked it. I don't think I got any new followers this time. Not a big deal. As long as I had other, I'm trying to think of a fucking word to use for this. The repeat followers. There we go. As long as I get those repeat followers coming back in, I had Eliminator in here, Zen Ronin, who was hosting. Thank you again. I had I Am Sar in here. Mason stopped by for a little bit. Assassin Sean, my wingman. I'm trying to think if I forgot anybody. If I did, please go ahead and throw your name in there. I will shout it out. Anyway, yeah. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, the finale. We're going to do that. Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all the same as my gamer tag. Trying to think. Oh, True Achievements. If you don't have True Achievements, or if you do have True Achievements, look me up on there. If you don't have it, I think it's neat. It gives you the ability to track, like, how you earn achievements, and, like, your streaks, and how many, like, how you stack up against other people, even in your region. Like, it told me where, like, how, where I was on leaderboards for my state. Not just, like, the world or my country, my state. Like, that's fucking insane. In certain genres, you can see where you're best at, stuff like that. It's a good way to track it, so that if you were an achievement whore like I am, you could see, like, what you did good at, and you can kind of go down that path and try to get more achievements in certain areas that you, that your strength is in. And avoid your weaknesses, I guess. But yeah. Where am I at here? I think I got, the raffle, also. Boom, always got to plug the raffle. I'm going to keep those going, so as long as I have equipment that I never used, that I was issued, I'm going to keep going with that. So, if you're watching this in the future on YouTube, and you go to my channel and there's nothing on there, I'm sorry. I'm going to try and put more stuff on after that. It might not be my military-issued stuff, though. I might get into doing bigger and better stuff once I get more and more followers. I mean, if I can get to where I have subscribers, that's kind of teeter-tottering on, I gotta make this shit for real now. But I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank everyone who stopped by. Anyone who subscribes or likes or anything like that on YouTube. Anyone who follows me on Facebook or Twitter. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. I had a great night. I'm about to still have a great night. Zen, are you about to play? I mean, either way, I'm gonna just go over there and do that. But I'm gonna host if you're gonna do that, and then that way we can keep this party going. Yeah, Eliminator. When they put Skywalker in the end instead of Darth... Well, no, it was still Darth Vader. It was still Skywalker, I mean. But didn't they use, like, all 3 actors who played Anakin? They originally used the guy who was Darth Vader, who was in the outfit. They used him. And then they went back and used, like, Kid Anakin? Didn't they? I'm asking the wife, guys. Well, yeah, so Zen's setting up now. Zen, let me know whenever you're rolling, and I will just switch over to you. That way, you know, it's not going to hurt anything this way, and we can keep it rolling. I can pull my guys and gals over onto your stream. which would happen anyway. Other than that, anyone got any questions? I'm all up for answering questions. I mean, you guys can tell I'm a pretty open book kind of guy. I don't really hold too much back. Not too keen on my personal what's the word I'm looking for here? I don't really censor my personal life. Not too much, right? Oh, you guys will really find that out whenever I start telling some of my campfire stories. Those are... I can't wait to start posting some of those. I can't wait to get those in line and get that worked out. I want to do the Battlefront one, because I think that's a good one. I want to knock it out now, because I kind of want to get rid of Battlefront. Other than that, I gotta find other games where I can find campfires. I've had people say a few of them, like Dark Souls has campfires, but Dark Souls isn't my type of game. It's a third-person game, and it's weird. I've heard it's hard, too. I'm not that good of a gamer when it comes to that type of stuff. What else had campfires in it? I'm looking for stuff that I already have, too. That's the other part of it. Oh, shit. Did Cabela's have fireplace? Like, well, little campfires? I think it did. Oh, and I still need to do the Stick of Truth. I still need to do that playthrough. That would be fucking pimp. Pimpin', pimpin', and pimpin'. Yeah, Zen's saying that the Souls games, Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2, they have, like, the campfires or whatever are, that's how you save or something like that in those games, so they're going to be in there. They're a predominant part of the playthrough, so you'd have to find them. Well, yeah, I could keep doing Elder Scrolls. There are, like, cooking fires all over the place, but this was, like, an actual little camping area that I had found. Well, I want to get to where there's more people around, too, for some of them. That's why I want to do the Battlefront one, because I could get a whole bunch of people in there. Well, not a whole bunch. It'd be 8 total, including myself. But I think it'd be funny to have someone standing around as, like, Darth Vader or, like, Boba Fett or something like that, and have them be a part of it. Yeah, I think I'm going to end this, though, because I'm pushing a little far, and if anyone was still watching this... Oh, okay, Zen's telling me to keep stalling. I can do it. I can definitely do it. Shit, I wish I had a fire right now. I'd tell you guys a real juicy story. Emphasis on the word juicy. Have fun sleeping with that possible image. Yeah, exactly. I could try and get you to talk. Huh? No. No. That's because you didn't talk whenever... You just worry too much. Any questions, guys? Anything you want to know? I could start talking about the weird vulgar stuff again. We get into docking. Well, let's just talk about how Steve is a master docker, by the way. Loved that Aliens playthrough. Makes me want to play it, but I would do... you think you took a long time? I started that game. I played it for maybe 2 hours. got to the part where the alien first shows up, fucking couldn't play the game ever again. I'm fucking scared shitless of playing that. Because it is such a, holy fuck, it's right next to me game. And I think of the movies. Like, they really captured the first movie with that game as far as, like, it could be anywhere. I like that suspense. That fact that, like, yeah, you're horribly outmatched against this creature that was created to just fucking murder human beings. There's no other way around that. It was made for that purpose. Well, supposedly. If you're going off of how Prometheus kind of makes it look. But, yeah. Prometheus, I know they're supposed to be coming out with another one. I'm excited about that because I want to see... I heard that it's supposed to take place on their home planet called Paradise. Which is weird... because that's... Nah, I don't want to get into religious stuff. Because I'm not an expert on all religions, so I'm not going to fucking think that I know what I'm talking about. I wish they'd redo the Alien vs. Predator series. And I mean redo it, because the ones they made are fucking garbage. Complete fucking garbage. First off, if nobody knows this, they made books. There were books for Alien vs. Predator, and they didn't follow them for shit. I am gonna start saying the alien just wants an intense hug, though. Yeah, I guess. And every now and then it gets that urge to penetrate something with its tail. Or someone's chest after they've been impregnated. Oh, but, yeah, like I was saying, I want them to remake those because if they were to follow the books, it'd actually be like, it would rival the Alien movies in intensity. Because it's actually on a planet, a different planet from Earth. And there is only one predator, and I think that there might be only one alien at the start of it, and it's just that whole, like, it's the fear. The alien's there first, and how it gets there is the great part. That's what they need to put in there. They need to put in the connection between the aliens, well, the xenomorphs, and the predators. I think that if I can remember right, they're called, like, the Yacha, something like that. That's what they call themselves. And put that in there to show, like, you see a little bit of their, like, clan hunter aspect in the second Predator movie. But it really, if they could make that movie, you'd really see it. Based off of the first and the second book in the series, and even the third book in the series, if they wanted to go that far, they could make movies off of those. They were fucking great. Zen's saying that his stream is about to get going, so I'm going to click over and check on that. And then that way I can just switch over and host straight on to him. Oh, I just fucked up. I just clicked on my own channel again. Yeah, pretty much. I just don't have very good control over my laptop. I don't have a mouse, so I have to use the little fucking pad thingy with my fingers. Yeah, I don't like using my fingers for that type of stuff. Don't get me wrong. I'm very good with my hands. You guys can ask the wife. Go ahead, tell him. Am I good with my hands? Oh, come on, you gotta speak up. Well, don't say that. Never mind. Unimportant. Moving on. Okay. it's looking like Zen's got his thing going, so I am going to switch over, host him. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This has been fun. If you guys don't end up staying over there or crossing over there, you know, have a good night. I mean, I'm still going to do my send-off. I should probably still fucking do that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I already did most of my send-off. I hope you guys have a good night, a good day, or a good morning, whatever it is, wherever you're at. And until I get this thing set up to where I'm switching over to his, because I am kind of an idiot whenever it comes to this type of stuff. Oh, I fucked up already. Come on, work with me, baby. Okay, I got this ready. Like I said, thanks guys. Have fun. As usual. Peace.